Okay. I was just making the announcements. Did my first post for a live stream. Never done that before. Post on YouTube, that is. Community post. And just put up a new story on Instagram, so maybe somebody will come by. Who knows? Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. We're back in The Witcher 3 this evening. We're going to continue on with the Bloody Baron quest because we got it started last time, but we never finished it because I have terrible time management. So, let us launch into this.
Searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend.
I really ought to start taking some photos because I'm going to need more stuff once I finish my screenshots that I have.
With Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the Elven Mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
I hope the stream is stable at least, given that I am noticing that my software is using more bandwidth than it should be. But of course it has fluctuations. But should be stable. Does everybody have to clear their sinuses? Like, can you stop doing that when I walk by? Good lord. Alright. Is this the quest that we're supposed to be on? Oh. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Got my nice hot cup of coffee. I guess, you know, might as well pick these up while we're here, huh? A lot of contracts on this board. My latest video for Star Citizen actually did really well, just like the first one did. So there's a big audience with Star Citizen. I'm just sorry that I'm not balls deep into it. I probably will end up getting into it once I get to try the game. But for right now, we'll just focus on maybe hitting up a fly-free weekend at some point. But the reception has been fantastic when it comes to those videos, so thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Seem to have genuine interest in my piddly little opinion on a game I don't know much about. I only know as much as I have seen on YouTube from YouTubers that I watch. So, you know, and that's not much. It's not much. Oh, I have to try that. I think I changed it to quick cast. Right? Yeah, I gotta try that, see what that's all about. I genuinely don't know what quick cast is. What it changes, because, you know, opening the radial menu, changing my spell seems pretty straightforward. So, don't know why a quick cast would be necessary, but, you know, some people complain. Some people don't like to do stuff that way. Oh, geez. Completely forgot.
Blasphemers, dogs, blood, should all be flogged, legs torn from their asses. Oh, sweet boy, have mercy. Help an old, feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night, blasphemers, pox taken, profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you. Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts. And the gods will guide ye.
I completely
Awful.
forgot that my mic was muted on this scene. Boy, I'm batting 1,000 right now. Is it even on the other scene? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. Because I unmuted it. I'm an idiot. Anyway, I was saying... I think I was saying after I
This one pale.
noticed that I was still on that scene. Thank you to anybody who watched the newest Star Citizen video that I put out. I don't know much about it, but I'm glad you guys are interested in my little opinion, even if I'm still new to the universe. And thank you to all the comments. I still have yet to get through all of them, but you guys are awesome. I'm glad to see you guys engaging on the video. I forgot what I was going to say anyway before I met that woman, so... No harm, no foul.
We'll get the old bugger.
Hey, look. Some strays wandered our way.
Oh, here we go, boys. Am I going to have to deal with you, fatty?
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
I'll pay you to go. Leave or... Oh. Here we go. Let's find
What
out.
do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
I guess I'll do the first one. We'll let them live.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Who the hell do you think you are?
A witcher.
A witcher?
I should have known that they'd give me attitude.
Either Velen's got a bumper crop of witches, or this is the bastard who cut down our boys at the crossroads.
Yeah, I knew it was too much to think that you idiots would be reasoned with. Oh, no, I won't stand still. You guys have just signed your death warrants. See? Not the button I wanted to hit, but alright. Who wants to get set on fire first? You? No, come here. Come here. Okay, the quick casting is, it changed the button. Hold up. What's the quick cast button? Hold cast sign. I don't... Quick access menu. Use quick access item. No, that's... Hold on. I'm really confused. How is this supposed to be quick cast? Combat. Here we go. Parry counter, hold to cast sign. I mean, I never had to hold it. But... Oh. Wait, what? Wait. Oh. Okay, so I want to do... So, Ard, Quen, Yrden, and Axie. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening right now. What are the dodge or press for Quen? I don't understand that. Is that telling me like what the quick Igni All right, I'm not doing this. I don't know who asked for quick cast to be put in the game, but it doesn't make any sense to me. All right, you know what? You're gonna die first because you shot me. Yeah, that's right. See, how is this hard? Then you swap, boom, done.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
I don't know who asked for quick casting to be put in the game, but you're an idiot. What the hell is quick casting? How do you... I don't even know how to do it. How is that easier? It doesn't even tell me what the buttons are. Okay, so those are gone. So now, but, oh, wait, hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. Gameplay. Okay, so we go to quick cast. We have to hold it. Ah. I mean, I guess I'd have to remember what all the buttons are, which is fine. Igni being on L2? That's not bad, I guess. But, I mean, you know... Quen... It is quick. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, fine. I get it. I get it. You're still an idiot, though, whoever asked for it. If you can't figure out how to cast signs.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils, who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man, nay, a wolf, grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
Been expecting me.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Well, they could lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce.
Okay, I just wanted to
goat's
mute my
milk,
mic
then
because the
tempered
train was
with
coming by.
Sense of earth, smoke, and juniper for Anna to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Okay.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, no, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Can't seriously think I'm gonna chase down your goat.
A Peller without a goat makes for a mute prophet.
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell! The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, Treacherous as beasts go, I always keep an eye out for them.
I mean, I wonder what the hell he was talking about. Berries and whatnot. Alright, well, my favorite spell is on L2. At least I know that. And Quen is on Circle if I need it. Uh-oh. Wolves. The music barely got started. Raw meat. More raw meat. Oh, and my Witcher scent. Oh, there we go.
There you are. Come on, let's go see the Peller. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? This way, your grace.
Right.
Do I really have to keep ringing the bell for you to follow? Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful. Where the hell'd you go?
What the hell, man? She's not responding to it. Are you kidding?
There. Run, you stupid piece of shit.
Yeah, right? Oh boy. These bears are huge. There we go. I'll take all of it. Stupid, stupid goat. Let's go.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Alright, first things first. Let's get some food on my quick access. Dried fish. I'm going to put that there instead. Can I cook this? Always been curious about whether I can cook that or not. Well, obviously, it's just going to be the one. There we go. We are right here, I swear to God. If you turn around, I'll kill you myself.
Princess, flee not from the Peller, for there are wolves about.
Good lord. That is one low poly goat. Alright, don't need to jerk off its face, dude. Come on.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him.
Fair enough.
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
I mean,
Fine. Be right back.
you literally said you just needed the goat. And now you're telling me to get a living being. Maybe I don't have to. Hopefully it's just a cutscene.
Will this do?
There's no way he got that much goat milk out of those little squirts. All right. I mean, that's like the only bowl you have, right?
They are not here. There is God. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast, only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Jeez, dude's in a hurry. Just push me right out of the way. Alright, so he's also a sales or a merchant.
Wise wolf.
Could use a few potion ingredients. Show me what you got.
Alright, so... Whoa. Okay, he's got a lot of diagrams. I mean, I really ought to get a lot of... Oh my god, that one costs 586. Greater Zor... Oh, because it's a greater runestone. Whew. These can get expensive. But I haven't done anything with any runestones yet, just because of the fact that, like... Well, because of the fact that I'm just not ready to put my runestones into gear and stuff.
Folk from
I'm gonna have better gear.
here often?
Oh, when help they need, the Pella they seek.
He's like Yoda.
What?
Just speaking like him.
Peace must be made, but they must then wait for Forefathers' Eve, or when an evil spirit runs wild in a homestead. Drive the spirit off the Pella can.
And if I needed, say, a love potion?
Then to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Pella, that.
Right. Only deals with death. Got it. Oh, good. Roach, you stuck around.
That's it, Roach.
Alrighty. Yeah, I forgot that this particular quest actually is quite lengthy. And I don't know why I just decided to keep going with Kira Metz's quest line. But no, we're... Excuse me, Roach. I'm holding X, which means you should be on the road. What the hell are you doing, man? All I wanted to do was go to the frickin' sign here so we can fast travel. Don't need you turning around in the forest.
Would the Baron like a new daughter? Got a few I can spare.
Ah, that's funny. Shut up.
Lightning strike.
What? Uh-oh. Stuff's on fire. What is bad? I was like, what the hell does that mean? Lightning strike.
People!
So lightning strike caused this in broad daylight where it's not even raining? Or cloudy? The gods. They're angry.
Drunk old fool tottering about again. Don't calm me down. Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
Sure. I'll give it a
See what
shot.
I can do.
Hurry now! Quick!
Oh, this is all what I wanted to do is just... I just wanted to go into a burning building. It's a great idea. What? Oh. Can I chop things down? Or, yeah, get out of my way.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed! Coming to get you.
What do I have to do? This is bad. Oh, there we go. Almost ran out of breath. Now the Baron owes me a debt. There you go. Got his horses out.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses! Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
Ooh, that horse just disappeared.
Wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
The fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah! You wait, you flowing smash.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Come on, come closer.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, fat boy. Remember, I'm a witcher. I might be trained in sword, but I'm also trained in hand-to-hand. Now that 5 crowns will be put to good use. Some baron you are.
We need to talk.
He's old Ebenezer.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
His buckler was jittering around during the cutscene.
Child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
You see why I love this quest, though? It is powerful. because it's just like it really shows that no matter how much of a brute that somebody can be, they still hurt inside, knowing that he's the cause. And then he was able to at least come to the realization.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look.
Oh, we're gonna turn into a lubberkin.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Oh, that's lovely.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, changing it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think I can run. No, because he'll just... It looks like he'll walk fast, but he obviously won't run with that thing in his hands. We'll do the old man a solid and walk for him. Uh-oh. Nope, that's what I wanted.
Botchling's scent attracted them.
Do something.
Oh my god, dude, you're so annoying. That is garbage. I totally hit you. Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Fist, take me. It's writhing something fierce. I can't hold it. Calm it somehow.
Axie? There we go.
Quiet now.
You're welcome. I gotta repair my silver sword.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
This is why escort missions are frowned upon, because nobody can seem to really get the speed right.
Giving me no choice. More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till they devour us.
Come on. All right. I didn't even know there was 3 of you. Okay. I know their attack pattern, and I keep screwing it up. Oh my god, dude. Who would have thought they could turn on a dime? I mean, this is supposed to be a trap for them. I don't understand what it's doing. It probably just helps, makes them take more damage.
Like a daft eel. It worked. It stopped.
Yeah, I know it did. See, I wanted to enhance my weapons.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Hey, Narc. Welcome back.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
That's why I love this quest. It is so powerful. Alright, so we have to wait a day and a night. Okay, summon the lubberkin where the botchling is buried. Oh, I just did a manual meditation thinking that was going to work.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Couldn't have given it a better form, you know? Left it looking grotesque. Great. I'm sure Dea loves that. The gods did done curse me to look like this for all eternity. Boo.
Time to water the horses.
You don't see the loverkin in front of you? You're not scared or nothing? He sees the loverkin, he goes, time to water the horses, I forgot. We don't need another spear on our hands.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You surprised?
Oh, here we go. Can we not with the freaking drowners right now? Go away. Don't touch me. I'm busy. It's funny, I can do the quick cast, but I can also still just pull up the,
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there.
Yeah, it does.
Around, though.
It was hard for me to keep up.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
On a barrel? We got horses.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Let's just make sure we get our stuff, get enough stuff out of here, I should say.
They change in here. But we're here. I'm going the right way.
The no blood.
Wants to show me something more.
It's funny how there's no sound to the baby. Oh, for God's, not now. Oh my God. It's funny how I should say it's not funny how the baby, because it's, well, it's no longer a baby, but it's funny how the loverkin actually doesn't have any sound to it, like, you know, whoosh or something like that. See, now it's too slow. This is why people don't like escort missions. Oh, alright, here we go. Oh my God, a rot fiend. Can we, like, stop going through treacherous waters? Almost literally. It's stopping right here. What's the other one? Oh, there it is.
Macrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
And we got one more. Oh, two more. Oh, what? No, stop. Oh, I don't think so. Ah. Kill him, kill him, kill him. There you go. Oh my God, another one? Can we stop, please? There's too many of you already. My sword needs repair, damn it. Oh, they both got set on fire. That sucks. Okay. Apparently, even though they're on fire and they have to deal with that, they still have enough time to only give me 2 hits, which is just stupid. And you're dead. Get out of here. Enough, alright?
Should examine that horse carcass.
You guys are ridiculous. Need some new loot. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's not the loot that I want, so, you know, I'm going to be picky about it. I want heavy armor. And, you know, I got a new sword. Well, I got a new regular sword. I don't have a new silver sword yet. Hello? Hello. There we go. I have to stand on it. I forgot.
What do we have here?
In order to examine something, I have to stand on it.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Besides, I like this armor.
Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Right. Well, I did upgrade this, technically.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Maybe? I don't remember. I don't think they did.
Goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Man, I forgot how long this quest was, man. That's why it was so memorable, though, I think, because it's just so powerful. Oh my god, now we got wolves. Please stop. Not only that, but like, you know, I haven't really been taking money from everybody, so I'm a little bit on the poor side for a Witcher. So I don't really, I'm seeing all the diagrams that I could be buying, but yeah. It's going to be a while before I can buy those.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take it.
Oh, same. Absolutely. I love looting stuff, but boy, the weight limit really kills me. But it's a good thing there's a weight limit, because otherwise I'd just be picking up everything and then I'd forget what the hell I had.
Our hut's out of the way. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
All right, calm
Just
down.
need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
No filter on that kid.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another type. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a Baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye. No, these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
I do wonder. Oh no, okay. I was gonna say, I wonder if we ever go to Oxenfurt to find her, but yeah, we do. It says right there in the quest.
Our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
And she's off. Coming around the corner, coming around. Here comes Dea, coming around the corner as fast as she goes. Okay, let's... Oops, wrong one. Let's get... Let's see, what do we got? Weapon repair kit. 15%. Journeyman's weapon, this is 40%. Alright. I'm gonna repair this. At least enough. Right. Lots and lots of contracts. Okay. Find tomorrow the Baron's daughter in Oxenfurt. Is that Oxenfurt? No, that's where the Baron is, isn't it? I'm confused. Might be just saying stuff you already know, but you should buy some saddlebags. They increase your inventory space. Yeah, no, I don't have the money for that. Unfortunately. Oh, no, this is the... Okay, this is the... Okay, never mind. No, that's Oxenfurt over there. That's where the Baron is. Okay, there we go. I got it. Okay, so we're going to go in that direction. Okay. What was I just going to do? Oh. Alright, so it is... Alright. Oh, wait, can I... Yeah, there we go. I'm going to focus on that one. First things first, though. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. So I'll be right back. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Let's get this out of here. What the hell is that? Oh. Let's make a quick save here. Even though it's not quick save. Roach, what are you doing starting down there? You ridiculous horse. Alright, on to Oxenford. I mean, let's get on the road here, Roach. I don't know why the hell we're even following the coastline. Is this not going to go to it? Every road leads to somewhere. Yeah. Basically, I have to take a left and we go up this way.
Slow now.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, why are you making me do that when I could have just taken a left? Oh my god. Waypoint technology was so... Look at that. What are you doing? Back up, back up, back up. Down the bridge here. Waypoint technology, not great. Not great in 2015. Still not great today. Let's be honest. It's terrible. Nobody seems to get it right. There's always room for a screw up. No, we stay on the main road. Oh, howl at the moon. For God's sake. Install the fast travel from anywhere mod. Well. I'm not really keen on mods. I've dabbled in Skyrim mods and stuff, and they're nice. They're pretty cool, you know, when they work. But even in my current playthrough of Skyrim, which technically we're pretty close to being done with it, I kind of just don't want the mods anymore. What the hell? Oh, freaking drowners. Uh-oh. Roach, please. Roach, you are... What is wrong with you? I wanted you to go through it, not into trees. Why are we cutting through the forest? Why are you being ridiculous? We can literally just... Oh my god. Stupid waypoint, man. Took me off-road. Forget it. I'm following the map. The only ones that keep the original version of the game in mind. Yeah, like, you know, I mean, I've got... The mods that I have on Skyrim are pretty much just, you know, oh, hey, there's the armor mod, and weaponsmith mod. Or I should say armorsmith and weaponsmith. Why is it doing this? Some lighting mods, or a lighting mod, you know, Sky UI, which is definitely a nice mod. But it is like, it's crazy that recently the game actually got an update. And so I had to update a couple mods, which is fine, it's not that bad, but it's still like... you know, there's that possibility of like, if it ever gets updated, I'm gonna have to update the mods too. Something might break. And I'd like to keep consistency in the game. Look, now the waypoint doesn't even know what to do.
Slow now. Whoa.
Now the waypoint is delusional. Really? You gonna fart when I freaking walk by, dude? What the hell's wrong with you? Just farted and cheat ones are fine. It's a mechanic. I think it's stupid, like travel defense post or lockpicking. Is that Lockpick Pro? See, I used Lockpick Pro in Skyrim for a short time. It's just convenient because it allowed me to find out that even opening a master lock, like chest or something, doesn't really have anything in it. So it's kind of just there for you to increase your lock picking. It was kind of ridiculous. I was like, I feel like this should have something like really epic in it, but it's not. It doesn't have anything in it at all. What is the waypoint doing? The bridge is literally right here, and we have to go to Oxenfurt. I told the game I want to go to Oxenfurt, and it's literally losing its mind. Wait, isn't this the place where I have to like not bribe my way in, but do something for them so they'll let me in? I could literally go down to the shore and just swim over.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
That's just an excuse.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will sling through.
I think he needs new armor, dude. You take a look at that guy and take a look at me. It's like, I definitely got the better gear.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defense forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
All he said was, "That's impossible." He's like, "Well, all right, you made your point." Sorry, I don't mean to. My horse is in a bit of. He's in the way.
Long live Radovid.
That's not what I would say. I'd say long live me. Yeah, this is definitely not a place I've been. Because I remember going to the Witches of Crookback Bog. So I've done that one. I did, I think, up to this point in the Bloody Baron. I think I did do the last bit of Kira Metz's quest. But I don't recall this place at all. I don't think I ever came here. I'm not entirely sure I fully finished the Baron quest. Oh, no worries. I'll be taking every contract I can come across. Oop, sorry. I had to hop off into the fire. Cool. Damn, lot of contracts. I'll take it.
His Majesty King Radovid is a stern ruler.
No King Radovid can suck my rod.
Crawl back under your rock.
Excuse me, did he talk to me like that?
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Somehow I feel like that's not going to happen. Hello? I've got eyes just like you, kitty.
My father sent you.
She doesn't look 20 years old.
To see if you're still alive.
She looks,
well,
old.
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Fair enough.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well.
That's a lie. She never forgot it. She literally told me the whole story.
The Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the eternal fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The eternal fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Drag her kicking and screaming out of the house? No. Let her make her own damn choices. I'd rather make it easy for myself. Now you want to play The Witcher? Go ahead. Add another few hundred hours into it. Oh. Forgot. There we go. That's one of the reasons why I do this. That's part of the reason why I do this. Kind of entices people to play good games again. Because, well, I'm playing it for the first time, and you're going to play it for the third time. Alright, so where is the post? Should be, yep, right up the street. Hell of a thing to hear. Okay, so we got level 8. Now we can actually increase our fast attack damage, since it's the main one that we use. Landing a fast attack critical hit by 4% and fast attack critical hit damage by 25%. Actually, let's check the general stuff first, because this stuff is like... Oh, right. I was actually going to put that one on there. Adrenaline point increase both weapon damage and sign intensity. I'm going to do this one first, because the next one opens up at 10. Right? Yeah, intervals of 2. So, let's get our fast attack at least improved here. But yeah, I've chosen to play on performance mode. I was on fidelity mode, and while you can't really see the differences on console, like outdoors, indoors for sure. The lighting is definitely more prominent indoors in terms of like the differences that you see, which is unfortunate. There are ray tracing. Well, there are higher quality reflections, not ray trace reflections, but higher quality reflections. And the input latency is actually not that bad on controller, which I very much appreciate, even though we get a nice little boost in fidelity. I just went to performance mode because I was noticing some visual errors happening on fidelity mode, and I was going to see if it was also happening on performance mode, and I did not actually notice any issues on performance mode, so I'm going to go back to fidelity mode and see if maybe any more visual errors happen. I hope not, because I actually really want to stay on fidelity mode, because I like me some high resolution and high graphics. So, okay, so that was loading in, that's fine. And keep in mind, this is a PS5, okay? I've got it on the internal SSD of the PS5, so it should be as fast as possible, and for the game to have visual errors kind of annoys me a little bit. And also I did start feeling some you can immediately see it. I guess you can see a difference, really. I mean, it's more subtle outside, but you can absolutely see it. Hold on a second, let's do that again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Very subtle, but you see his armor gets darker on performance mode. because, you know, the lighting is more traditional, more baked in, whereas, you know, you turn to ray tracing and the global illumination actually does change the color of his armor to kind of show that the ground is now being reflected in the shiny parts of his armor. Okay. Never mind. There is a difference. It's just really more subtle than anything. But indoors, you go near a fireplace, and if it's got like a little like barrier around it, the shadows definitely are projected better. Honestly, performance is the way to go for PS5. Can normally hardly tell a difference. You played Ghost of Tsushima? Yes, sir, I have. I have a whole playthrough of that as well. Fantastic game. I absolutely loved it.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pelaglost. A witcherly service.
I'm busy, man.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs.
Clearly that's me.
Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Now, my problem with the quality mode is that you'll probably see it too, that in some cloths of clothing, there's a lot of breakup. There's a lot of breakage in the image quality, and it kind of sucks. Whereas on performance mode, it's standard rasterization, so you don't see any of that, which is unfortunate. I really hope that maybe there's a company someday that can nail ray tracing on consoles, but that day is not today.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free. This the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid. This too the Pella knows.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears.
God of War and Last of Us, great games to buy it for.
Wander midst the living.
I used to be a PC player.
This we do on
Mostly because I really, I had no choice to become a PC player. Since you're new to the channel, I'll give you a quick rundown. Back in the day, I was living with my two older brothers. I was finding it really difficult to find a job after college, so I didn't have much in the way of rent money, so I had to sell my consoles. That was a PS3, 360 at the time. PS4 was coming out, but I didn't have a PS4, so all I had was a PC that I built. So I, out of necessity, had to become a PC gamer. Loved it for years. Absolutely loved it for years. But the more and more we got further in to PC gaming in the 2010s, the more bad ports existed, the more cheaters that existed on multiplayer games. And cheaters have been around for even longer than that, but I'd never really ran into them that much until much later on. They just became more and more prominent, which was very unfortunate. But it was really the lack of proper PC versions of games that really started to piss me off. And I was like, I can't do it. I was like, no, you know what? I'll just go back to console. And ever since I went back to console, I never looked back. I'm not saying every console game is perfect, but it's a far sight better than most PC ports. Because that's the sad part, is that the consoles come first and the PC's usually always second. With some companies, obviously, it's very different. With Rockstar, they will give us a proper GTA 6 port, native port. But the large majority of companies, when they develop a PC port, they usually release it at the same time as the consoles, and it turns out to be absolutely terrible. So, I've moved away from PC gaming for the most part. I do have a large Steam library, so I pretty much have only PC games downloaded on my PC right now. Games that you'll never see on console, like Homeworld, most of the Painkiller games, really. I'm just picking out most of the Civilization games except for Civ 6, which is on PS5. One of my favorite Civ games, though, was Civ 5 Beyond Earth. That's because it's space, so I'm really into that. City Builders used to only be on console, but ever since City Skylines came to console, it's been a blast. I mean, I love the fact that it came to console because I love city builders, even though I'm not very good at them. I wish SimCity would have been brought to console, but EA is dumb. But now that I've played the PS5 exclusives, it's gonna hardly get used. PC gaming is hella expensive too. Yes, it is. It's a lot more expensive than console gaming. That's why I just didn't like the fact, and we'll get back to the game in a second. I just got to say, get this off my chest because, you know, I've said it a million times, but like, you're new and I give you my 2 cents. I'm super into VR, love VR. It's a great experience if you've not tried it. I will admit, for the most part, it's better on PC. However, when PSVR 2 was announced and people saw the price point, they were up in a roar about the price point. And it's like, wait, hold on. So you're not okay with $550 for a VR headset that not only on paper is better than the Valve Index, but also costs less than the Valve Index. But you're willing to pay $1,500 for a computer and then another $1,000 for a VR headset. Really? Like, people have lost their minds. And I'm like, this VR headset is an amazing piece of tech for what you pay for it. I mean, the only thing that I have problems with on the PS5 is that they need to improve their streaming side of things so that way I can use the PS5 as my main streaming rig. Like, I would love that. Granted, there's benefits to streaming from a PC, but at the same time, I don't have the best internet. My upload is only 10 megabits. That's not a lot to work with. And I'm not willing to pay them for more right now. So I've had to think of creative ways to kind of use that bitrate. But whenever I stream Battlefield from my PS5, I get no hit to my network and I can play the game just fine. So it's like, I would love if Sony got their heads out of their asses and improved the streaming side of the PS5, allow us to choose our resolution, the bit rate that we want to use, the frame rate that we want to use, and allow us to swap games without having to stop the stream. Because unfortunately, with the PS5, it's per game. So instead of being system-based, it's game-based. So once you start up a game, then you can start streaming. Otherwise, you have to stop the stream, swap games, then start the stream up again, which is very inconvenient for somebody who wants to maybe pull a 12-hour stream one day. You can't do it that way. It really sucks. If they fixed that, I'd be all in on streaming from the PS5. The PS5 would be literally my main system. And I think they should put just full keyboard mouse support in the system itself, like at a system level. Because if there is one game that I would love to play with keyboard and mouse, it's Battlefield. It's always been my keyboard and mouse game. But that's about it. Even these days, I'm not really keen on keyboard and mouse. I don't stream, but I can agree. I tried their Discord syncing thing, and it sucks. Wish I could screen share my game. The Discord implementation, I have conceded, is better than nothing. But yes, it's a terrible implementation. I don't know why they can't just put Discord in the PS5. It can't possibly be that hard. But instead, they decided to go a roundabout way because Sony has this thing about opening their API to their system up to different companies. Because they think now everybody's just going to hack their system, so they don't want to share too much. It's like, guys, like, you know how stupid it is that I have to open up Discord on a different system just to tell it to go back to my PS5? That's retarded. Like, come on, dude. And I tried it with my phone the other day. It wasn't working right. So now I had to turn on my PC, open it up there, and now my PC has to stay on. It's like, this is ridiculous. The whole thing is stupid.
Seems like you could use a witcher.
Back to
so
it.
Yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pell on you. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we
what do you know? Kira's over there.
Best do it tonight at midnight.
Can I talk to the Baron first? Thank you. All right, so as much as I do enjoy the high resolution and the performance mode actually has a really good quality, like a decent resolution that looks good on a 4K screen, so I'm not too worried about it. But you can see the difference. I mean, I could see the difference for sure. The color of his armor changed drastically. But there are some minor bugs in the controller.
Hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that.
Every once in a while.
Yeah. I'm grateful.
Aw, you didn't need to give me anything, buddy. 20 crowns. You really, really didn't need to give me anything. That was kind of sad and pathetic. He gave me only 20 bucks. That's basically what he gave me. 20 bucks. Gee, thanks, man. Oh, God. Can people stop stopping me on the road? I'm trying to go see the Baron.
They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand.
Clearly.
When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
I don't have time.
No time.
This'll only take a minute. That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside, what did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which...
Yeah, it's not my business to share.
Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Good.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
He's reflecting. Finally.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned villain. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new Pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
She's not coming back, period. And I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to return to a home like this either.
Ah, horse bugger you blind. I know what you think already. You've no need to repeat it. I've not been a good father, I know, but... perhaps it's not too late.
Can always try. Wouldn't count on succeeding, though.
I've nothing to lose. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
Not alone no more.
Hey, Rob.
She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
Let's say I go about my business. And when there's coin to be earned, I don't readily turn it down.
I've always held, with the world how it is today, lasses ought to know how to fend for themselves.
All right, all right. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak. The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
All right, let's see if I can win.
Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us!
Okay.
Horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Kick it.
Sure how it's done!
I mean, it's all about the horse, let's be honest. I won't be able to beat him if I run out of stamina.
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
There, just a little bit. I already beat him.
Wind,
Like,
not woman.
literally was right there and I stopped.
Horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
She just had to yell at him. She was literally standing right in front of him. Thank you. Oh boy.
Another chance to win.
We've got a griffin.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
So long.
All right. Started watching the Halo TV show. Not something I would advise, but you know, to each his own. I'm gonna stand in front of this nice head and painting whilst we finish up. I genuinely didn't realize how long this quest line was. Like, holy crap. I mean, I had only really played up until, like I said, I don't even think I went to Oxenford. Or Oxenfort, whatever. No, I didn't watch it. I have no desire to. I hear that it is absolutely atrocious and shits all over the game. Just does a huge disservice to the name. But anyway, yeah, so I don't think I've ever been to Oxenfurt. I don't think I've gotten to the point where I found his wife Anna, so we are already further than the last time I actually played this game. I have been to Novigrad, but I think that was probably due to, I don't know, some other quest line, because I did meet up with Triss. I remember that. So, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I feel like I'm further in the game than I would have been before, but I really don't know. Either way, this is like, man, the first part of this quest line was just amazing. I love the acting, and the story itself was just, it was heart-wrenching, because you're just like, you feel for the guy, but you also just like, you hate him at the same time. It's like, because he's the one who caused all the problems. So, was it so bad that they made a second season? Hey, you know what? Paramount is willing to spend whatever money they want to, no matter how well or how good or bad the first season was. I refuse to watch it. Yeah, so I can't wait to actually get going on the quest line and get it finished and really see what happened to Anna, and hopefully we might be able to find her. I genuinely don't know, so it'll be a nice new discovery for all of us. But that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again tomorrow night, same time, 7 o'clock, right here on the channel for more Witcher 3. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is The Witcher 3, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.